Hello, survivors. Welcome to the State of Decay 2 stream. I'm your host, Geoffrey Card, and we've got a very special episode for you today. I always say that, but I always mean it. Basically, we've been sharing, updates for what's coming into Update 19 for the past month or so. Every single stream has been some big reveal of, massive new features. But Update 19 is already out. We're headed towards Update 20, and Update 20 is a little smaller. It's mostly a Bounty Broker update, awaiting some larger updates further on down the line. So, since we don't have, any new things to reveal, what we're going to do instead is really lean hard into one of the patch notes from the previous update, which is that we fixed the ending of Heartland. The ending of Heartland was actually dealing with a crash for a while, where people couldn't finish it, and so Joe Swarner had the idea, and I think this is a great idea, for us to go in there and play the ending of Heartland together, to play the Gauntlet together, show that it works, and also maybe give some tips and tricks for how to excel at it. I know we've got a lot of new folks in the audience who joined us when the game released on Steam, and so we, if folks haven't tried out Heartland yet, they should see what they're getting into. So first off, let's introduce Joe Swarner. Joe, do you want to say something real quick to get your face on the screen?
Hello, everybody. I'm Joe Swarner.
That's not Joe Swarner. Why is he not showing up? There he is. Okay. Hi, Joe Swarner.
All right, so I'm Joe Swarner. I'm your senior customer advocate, and today we're going to be playing through the last section. We're going to defeat the Gauntlet in Heartland once again, as Geoffrey pointed out, because it's fixed. Yay!
And alongside Joe Swarner, we've also got Walter Williams, who is the designer primarily, responsible for making the Gauntlet work the way it does. Walter, you want to introduce yourself?
Hello, everybody. I'm Walter Williams. I'm a senior game designer at Undead Labs, and I'm the only one in the group who doesn't have a camera.
That's right. We kind of we're doing a little bit of sort of last minute setup there, and so unfortunately we don't get to see Walter's lovely visage, but we are going to get to hear his lovely insights into what went into making the Gauntlet and how to defeat it. And of course, you guys already saw we have Brant Fitzgerald. Brant, you want to say hi?
Hello.
There he is. That's Brant Fitzgerald. So right now we're gathered at Jurassic Junction, getting ready to go. And I should probably ask Joe, how did we get to this point? So you've already played through most of Heartland, and you got us right up into the last phase. What should a new player who's never played Heartland before understand about what they're about to see?
So what you're about to see a great deal of, in reality, I could have done this much faster, but I decided to go with the more complete route. And so I've looted pretty much all of the ammo phases and gotten many more bloaters harvested, and a lot of preparation that went into it. And so I'm getting a weird doo-doo sound, which is not good. So
we can hear you okay. So
yeah, so I put together the outposts that I like to have, and then also put together some outposts that I thought would be interesting down by the down.
Yeah, you've surrounded the entire Gauntlet area. The entire Marshall downtown is just full of outposts. What does that get for you? When you're sort of trying to tackle basically the final boss of Heartland.
So what it gets me is, so I don't know if you're on the map.
I am on the map right now, yeah.
But if you go to McDermott's Tavern, that one gives you a safe zone, but mostly it gives you a really good start, a really good point where you can just kind of have your storage for you and your friends.
Oh, so if you run your inventory out, on one Gauntlet step, you can go and refresh before you take on the next one. You're not stuck with one inventory the whole way through.
Exactly, and making that plan and setting it up so that because you may or may not have the wherewithal to actually have all of the things in front of you, and be able to carry them with you to each wall. And sometimes you might even have to take a break between different sections of wall. And so what I've done today is done for today is picked a few that I really like. The Fire Marshal's house. I like the Fire Marshal's house more than the than the fire station, simply because the fire station is a med collection, whereas the fire marshal's house actually gives you beds.
And that's important to you, to the strat you use in this in Heartland.
It is. It gives me access to one more building that I don't have to put in. So if you take a look at my base screen.
Oh yeah, which I don't actually have. I don't have access to your base screen as a guest.
Oh.
But we can see your base is lovely and well developed.
Yeah. So I have every slot that's filled, and I have
You've recruited all the characters that you can.
All 10 characters. Yes, correct. I've put in a lounge just for
just for fun.
For experience purposes. I've got a kitchen here, but the big thing is like the farm and the not the farm, but the training facility, the fighting training facility. The kitchen, which will give you some health. The training facility, depending on what mod that you, the farming complex, depending on what mod you put on it, can actually give you another 10 health.
Oh, cool. So you're just basically, everything is oriented towards building up for this one moment.
Right. And in fact, even the characters that I chose to, so this is Isby, right? She's generally the last one that you recruit, and she is the one that I'm going to be taking into the gauntlet with us today.
Isn't she physically the weakest?
Yeah, exactly, she is. She's got a cardio of 5, and it's capped there. She's got a fighting of 3. So if you're expecting me to save you, Geoffrey, it's not your day.
I am kind of expecting you to save me. Between you and Walter, I'm hoping that there's enough gauntlet skill here that I don't have to be good at all.
Thanks for the confidence vote, Geoffrey.
Oh, sorry, Brant.
All right, so I'll be taking Isby, but the big thing, let's see, who is it? There was somebody else that I wanted to show off. Oh, right. What I think is the character that I think is the most important to survive the gauntlet, especially the first time, is there's a pair of as a husband married encounter, and you can only choose one of them. And I almost always choose Isaac, and it's because he's a plague doctor essentially, and gives your entire community 50 infection resistance. He's not so bad himself. He's a pretty decent character to play around with. But the big thing is that he gives you that extra bit of infection resistance. Everything in Heartland is plague related, so it's really important that you have a bunch of plague cures and that you keep that in mind, because every hit you take is going to level up your infection if you didn't know that already. That said, knowing full well what I'm getting into, there's also the ability in Heartland to build an extension to your. Here you go, Geoffrey. This is a step that I did take for you, and I probably should not forget to give it to you.
Oh, what's this?
All right, let's see how many I get. All right, one. I don't know how many you can carry, so I'm gonna. All right, so here you go. Here's your first batch, Geoffrey, just for you. So that's one of the things that I really like about Heartland.
Enhanced cure. Let me drop something.
And so, as we get to the gauntlet, that's going to be really important, because you are going to be taking a lot of hits. There will be a lot of things. Although you do have scent block, so that might help you a lot as well.
Should I pick that up instead? Maybe I'll drop some stuff off in the supply locker and pick up that scent block again.
Yeah.
Especially for me, because I'm the camera person.
Yeah, exactly. We don't want you to die. And that's another big reason for it in Heartland, especially if you're playing single player, to pick up Isaac, is as the plague doctor, he allows you to build an annex onto your medical tent that allows you to make those plague consumables. So
okay, cool.
I think functionally for completing the game, he's probably the best choice of character.
All right. Well, do we want to get in the road while we keep talking about? Oh yeah, it looks Absolutely. Like Brant's like yes, we should get on the road. Walter's like, yeah, I'm ready. Come on.
Sorry, I was busy talking and showing off my character.
Oh yeah, no, this is good. This is why we do it. We want people to have the benefit of your experience.
So you'll notice I've also got an outpost way over on the left-hand side, and it's for artillery strikes. Those can be used to great effect on walls 2 and 4. Mostly wall 2. Wall 4, it's not going to do a lot of damage to the wall, but it is going to do a lot of damage to the ads that come as a result.
Gotcha.
Is that at the military base? That one in the hills? Is that the one you grabbed?
He grabbed the army outpost over on the west side. I've got it highlighted here on the screen.
So that's one of the first and best outposts you can grab, and I think it's the only one that actually gives you the artillery strike. And they do end up being fairly used. And I don't know if we can all use them at the same time or what, but we'll figure it out anyway. I don't remember enough about the limitations there. But as a solo player, it can be super nice to have the artillery strike to use against either the second or the fourth wall, just because Juggernauts and Pearls are not easily dealt with unless you know how and have the right specializations chosen and so on. And with ISB, there's no way I can actually specialize into the one that I would want. So, yay! So I'm mostly going to be depending on you guys. Just some stuff. So we already talked about these outposts down here. A lot of people like to go to the fortified fire station, and I'd like to say why I choose the fire marshal's house. And it's just that at the fire marshal's house, the Juggernauts can't come inside.
Oh.
At all. I don't know if I don't think they can at the fire station. Simply because Juggernauts are huge, but the you're basically safe from the Juggernauts, and the doorways are more narrow, so that the regular zombies that are going to take us out of the gauntlet after each wall are also easier to shoot at as they try to come in through the windows and all the.
So this is our point to retreat to if we get into big trouble.
Correct. Now, the other thing that I would say is there are still things we're working on here in downtown Marshall. So using the terrain to your advantage and knowing which parts of the terrain to stay out of is very helpful. For instance, I wouldn't walk straight across most of these sidewalks. The update 19 fixed them very well for vehicles, but for individual characters, it can be a pain.
Oh yeah, you can stumble on them a little bit, can't you? Okay, yeah, that is something we should work on.
And sometimes you can get stuck on them. So I would, but you don't have that same problem if you just walk like a few steps this way, and you go across these red ones. Like you'll notice you don't have the same problem going up and down at all.
Oh, okay, yeah. Use the curb cuts. That's what curb cuts are for.
And they are literally everywhere that you want to do.
Let's kill stuff.
Yeah, let's go kill some stuff. So real quick, right before we kill stuff, though, because we've got Walter here, like I really wanted to sort of talk a little bit about sort of the origins of the gauntlet, like sort of the process of getting here, because right now what we've got is this sort of boss battle sequence at the end of the story of Heartland, which is all about sort of getting to the middle of this area that's completely overrun by plague. But like we could have done anything for the ending of Heartland. Like do you want to talk a little bit about sort of the origins of the gauntlet and what we were going for here, Walter?
Yeah. In a lot of ways, we wanted to see what kind of end game content we could give other than just the legacies. Boss battle is actually a very, very apt moniker to use. It's kind of the goal, as we stated in the strike team when we started all of it. It's really kind of it's trying to do a few things with the stuff we have. My background comes from being a modder when I was really young, so kind of my design style is to use and modify what is already present in a game. We of course did get new assets and everything. It's similar to it's I guess derived from what you'd call a lock and key style. You see it primarily in what are those ones where you screen search, like the Telltale games or the Grim Fandango styles, where it happens in platformers too, where ultimately Castlevania is really good at doing it. So is Metroid. You show the player the door, and then you show them the key to the lock door first, then you show them the key to the lock after that. And so what we kind of did in the same way with the story is we showed you this wall, the first one over there by the airplane, the crashed airplane, and then we taught you how to make plague busters. So those are the keys for the locks. And then after that, it was pretty much just like we want to kind of put the tension up high. We want to make you scared. We want to make you, in my own way of putting it, we want to make you feel some pain. Like, I want you to be worried about, the team wanted you to be worried, players be worried about losing their characters, and just make kind of that, I said, almost like quintessential end of the movie zombie horde attack, you got to escape or survive situation that you'll see in most of the lore.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I can probably rant for too long, so if I need to get cut off, I understand.
No, that's great. No, I wanted to get some background here, so the players, especially, there's a lot of players out there who joined us, with the Juggernaut edition, who've probably never tried Heartland, who might have spent all of their time in the core game, and just would want to know sort of like where this is coming from. So one of the challenges we were also dealing with here is the fact that when we were building this map that existed in State of Decay 1, Downtown Marshall was actually so dense that if we actually did the normal version of Downtown Marshall, it was going to be a serious performance issue. And so part of the reason why the boss battle takes place here was so we could knock down a bunch of buildings and cover them with plague to deal with our performance concerns. But you basically, with your background as a modder, Walter, I think it was kind of perfect, because basically we were taking something that already existed and hacking it into something new. And it turned out really well. So, okay, Brant was correct, though. We should get to the action. So, I don't know. Jawa? Yeah.
So, wait.
Walter, you got more?
Real quick, Brant, you're carrying a 50 cal? No, who's got the 50 cal? Jawa's got the 47 or AK. Someone had a 50 cal. Did they switch this out?
Maybe so. Yeah, I've got just a 9mm.
Okay, so then
AK.
We need a 50 caliber for wall 2, but we don't need it for wall 1.
Okay, so you switched that out. All right. I know you and Jawa have done this a couple of times. So I've got some noisemakers. Wait, I figure we're going forward, so I'm talking strategy now. Should I not?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's talk strategy.
I've got some noisemakers. Who's ever got good damage output, which probably is definitely Jawa and Brant, should be focusing the wall. I've got a small 9, just like a quick MP5. I'll watch our backs. Your combat cameraman.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll be. So I'll focus on. I'll do a similar job to you, Walter. I'll try to clean up zombies and keep Jawa and Brant safe. And
you might want to show off on this first wall, though, Geoffrey, is the effectiveness of heavy weapons against plague walls.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So one of the things that we have done since we added heavy weapons, they kind of underestimate the power. So, like, if you've got a couple of people, like, you definitely want to have somebody in there wailing on it, because impact ratings of heavy weapons are higher than anything else in the game.
Okay, yeah, so maybe I can run in with my saw blade sword and do some damage once it becomes vulnerable.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
All right, so...
But, yeah. By the way, before we get into the action, I should acknowledge some folks in the chat are talking about the fact that sorry, Jawa, that Joe's mic isn't in the best condition, and that has to do with, like, we had some technical difficulties before the stream where his normal good mic was out of commission, and so we ran with what we had. So sorry about the audio quality, but I think I can still understand him just fine. I hope that if you guys, that if you pay attention, you can understand just fine too. So that came up in the chat, and I just wanted to acknowledge it real quick before we continued. So anyway, go ahead, Joe.
Yeah, I'm using the microphone on my cell phone.
Yeah, which is it's not uncommon. I mean, the news does this too when they're interviewing people, so I figure we're in good company. But yeah.
Okay, yeah. So sorry about that, folks. I usually have a much throat. All right. Do you guys want me to use my plague busters or?
Yeah, let's have one person at a time, so we don't all just start spamming them. So Jawa, you run it until you run out, and then either I or Brant will jump in for you.
Sounds good.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. Going in 3, 2.
Light them up.
Should I hit it with my?
Screamer's coming.
Oh! I didn't know it was going to be catching on fire. I don't care. I'm still hitting it with a heavy weapon.
Clearing out screamers.
I'm fireproof. It's fine.
All right.
There we go.
Screamer pulled off. Screamer call. I'm being pushed away.
Where's the...
Screamers are down.
Did any bloaters? Yes. Okay. There's
No bloaters yet. New screamer. 2 screamers, 1 close, 1 far. I got the one in the yard.
Oh, he's in there. There he is.
Hey, I don't see any of these screamers. Let me. I should
Check.
follow you
We
guys
got a
around.
bloater. I got the bloater.
There's a couple.
Bloater
of
down.
bloaters.
Oh, sheesh. I'm just getting
I got both
distracted by my
bloaters.
own stuff.
Someone get that screamer. We want to clear out and then set up for stage 2. Bloater's down. Screamer down. I'm not registering any more specials.
Okay, I'm just clearing out little zombies here. Get off me, you dumb zombie.
All right. Looks
Okay,
like
we
we're
good?
clear.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks clear.
All right. Heal up as you need.
Whew. I think I'm all right.
Yeah, I'm only partially plagued.
Oh wait, I'm half plagued. Never mind. I
you
should
go.
probably scent block myself so that I'm in a little less trouble.
Yes.
Gotta be careful with that. Read the warning label, Geoffrey.
Yeah, totally.
Make sure you got at least 2 clips ready.
Oh yeah.
All right,
Magazine.
everybody.
Sorry, Brant. Magazine. Sorry, Brant.
Oh
Sorry.
my God, my eyes.
Sorry.
we require proper terminology here at the lab. Okay, let's go. Who's
Pop it.
throwing?
3, 2.
I got the screamers. Screamers
This is
down.
actually one of the things that I really appreciate about the Wilkerson line is you can just light things.
We've got 2 screamers far side. I can't get to him yet.
no.
No, don't scream. Crap. We got a bloater near the firehouse. Get off me.
Okay.
Get off me.
Trying to get as many people on camera as I can while fighting zombies.
You got that bloater? Thank you.
Bloater's down.
Screamer's
So-
still up. Screamer's still up. Scream by the front gate.
All right, so I should actually probably give some background. So for folks who don't know how this works at all, what we just did was this is plague wall we're trying to get through. In order to destroy it, we have to hit this weak spot. But the weak spot is invulnerable most of the time, and so we throw a thing at it that makes it vulnerable. But when we throw the thing at it, it also summons a million zombies, just like a plague heart in trouble. And so we have to, so first we do a bunch of damage to that weak spot, but then we've got a million zombies to clean up afterwards. So you can, screamer.
Oh. Good call.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I get so into the strategy and going, I forget to explain what we're actually doing.
But yeah, hopefully people stuck around to hear it. But yeah, so you'll notice, so right there, this like bloater tummy right here is the weak spot. And so what you've seen us do twice now is one thing that I should probably do is reveal this thing in the upper left hand corner. Oh, there's another screamer over here. You got it?
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, looks like you got it. Cool. So yeah, so that weak spot right there, when we throw a Plague Buster at it, which is it's a new consumable, it's throwable and it also does a lot of damage to zombies. We throw it at that thing, and then we are able to damage it until we clear about 1/3 of that health bar up there. So we've done 2/3 of it already. We'll clear the last third now, and then we'll be through the wall. But in the meantime, that wall's going to summon a bunch more adds that we're going to have to deal with. So yeah, I need to cure myself. There we go.
Last push is always the strongest.
Yeah, you guys ready?
Sure, I've got a whole
I'm
I've got a whole community of characters ready to give their lives for this effort.
Yeah, I'm using the same community that I usually use for the stream. These are old favorites that might very well die as a result of this. We'll find out.
We've getting at least
Well, as long
two
as you
forms of
remember
damage.
the
Right?
advanced- As long as you remember the advanced ones, we're good. Or the enhanced cures, we're good.
Yeah, so I've got 2 more enhanced cures. I've already used one of them on myself.
Okay. So, before that goes away, let's get it
Okay.
going.
So
Get
we
it,
have-
drop.
We have made that thing vulnerable. We're setting it on fire. We're hitting it with bullets. And you can see on my mini-map. You can't see my mini-map. Look at my mini-map. Oh, no, you can't. My chair's in front of it. What?
3 screamers.
Ah!
3 screamers.
Nope.
I'm
Okay.
chased. I'm chased.
Anyway, you can just see how ridiculously the zombies pile up on us on my mini-map there.
I've got a group of them in the intersection. Take out the specials.
I just got a bunch of little ones here. Okay, so folks in the background, yes. Okay,
There we go.
We cleared out the plague wall, but that doesn't clear out the
Intersection
ads
help.
the way it does with a plague heart. So we still have to deal with these folks.
Intersection help. Thank you. Oh, don't use plague busters for this. Feral. Armored feral.
That's what I use Plague Busters for. It's feral.
We'll use it on
feral.
feral. Nice fireworks. Nice. Wall one down.
All right.
Oh, whoa. Oh, there's still a screamer. Where'd that screamer come from?
More.
Okay, my firecrackers ran
In
out.
the center, there's 2 more in the center as well.
Oh, yeah. There's a bunch of screamers that just came towards my firecrackers. There we are. Oh, you two, leave me alone.
So small little comment, a thing that I noticed a lot when we were doing playtesting in the lab, something personal I really like when I'm coming up with stuff is the fact that we all had to focus and not like small talk or like water cooler on the side is the kind of tone I feel like works for an end game.
Yeah, totally. It's like, yeah, the small talk is for when we're, getting ready, leading up to this. When we're actually diving into this, it needs to be intense enough that we can't talk about normal things. Okay, so it looks like, who should I be joining? Jawa just ran deeper into the,
I need to get more ammo and some health real quick, so I ran off for a second. I'm coming back right now.
I might go do the same, actually. Grab some more ammo and stuff.
Plague cure it up.
Walter, it looks like one of the special weapon cases after the first wall is yours.
Is mine? I got it? Nice. Yeah. You guys can't have it. It's all mine.
There we are. Okay, so I gotta make sure I'm
I don't want your
loaded up. So we did have a question, by the way. So one person, a lot of people in the chat asked what difficulty we're playing on. So Heartland, and actually somebody else asked a different question, which is, if I'm already in the middle of my story, do I need to play from, basically, can I enjoy Heartland? So Heartland is a completely separate campaign from the normal campaign. It does not have difficulty levels the way the normal campaign does, and it's an entirely separate story with its own save slot and everything. So if you wanted to come and play Heartland, you could just drop whatever you're doing, come play Heartland, and it's entirely separate from everything else. And its difficulty is basically just, I mean, I would say that Heartland is pretty much nightmare difficulty all the time. Not really. I mean, like a lot of the stuff about, like how much damage you take from zombies and stuff is down at normal level. It's not like it's all amped up the way Nightmare is. But the sheer number of zombies you're fighting and the
Blood plague.
Yeah, and the prevalence of blood plague, how infected you get, the fact that you're dealing with all blood plague freaks, the blood plague version of the feral, blood plague version of the screamer, blood plague version of the bloater. In Nightmare, all we had was a blood plague juggernaut. And so, and we still haven't integrated any of those other advanced freaks into the main game. So if you want to play some new enemies and you haven't tried Heartland yet, play Heartland, because we've got some crazy stuff going on in here.
So, Joe, when am I supposed to throw the artillery strike on this?
Oh, when it's vulnerable.
You can throw it just before we throw the plague, and
Okay.
that should time it just about right.
I've got artillery strike, so.
Okay, so I'll just hang back, and I think we can let Geoffrey hang back. I want to say one thing about this second wall before we go too much further.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I know that there are places to tease, and we're not going to bring those up. You can find them on YouTube if you want, like the research. But one of the things that I do like to do is I like to put down mines.
Yeah.
Because there are going to be juggernauts that spawn on this wall.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I had some mines earlier. I think I swapped them out for something else, so I don't have them right now.
So
I brought birthday cakes.
Oh, God.
I like to put one there. I like to put one here, and then I guess I should just say.
Man, all the pro strats? Really? Are you giving them all the pro strats?
Game's been out for a year.
I like to put another one right about here, and then one at the exit of the gauntlet.
Yeah.
So that we can flee and have it take out stuff behind us?
Exactly. And so even if it doesn't necessarily hit the juggernauts on their way out here, it will definitely weaken them by the time they get to us, and it will give us time to deal with the rest of the spawns that come in. So going into the gauntlet prepared helps a ton.
Yes.
and prepared is, there are obviously a lot of different definitions.
Yeah, one of the goals, actually, since you brought up,
the only way to know if you're prepared is to ask the question of every character. 2 questions, actually. 1, how? 2, how does this character kill a Juggernaut? If you can't answer those 2 questions,
Gotcha.
sorry, Walter.
I was just going to say, kind of piggybacking on the stretch you're giving and the difficulty stuff that Geoffrey was just talking about. One of the goals for the gauntlet was to try and keep you from rolling it as easy as possible. We understood that we have a very passionate community. They're very good at what they do. And it'd probably be easy to just walk through this entire thing if properly kitted out. And it probably still is. We just wanted to make it as, upper echelon for that as possible.
We're burning daylight here, kid.
Yeah. We should use the airstrike on the second one, not the first one, but we can't use it on the first one if you just want to show it. Tell me when you're going to count down.
I've got my airstrike ready.
Okay. Just tell me when you're ready to throw.
I'm ready to throw right now.
Okay, whenever you're ready.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, throwing. Go.
So that last fight didn't have any Juggernauts in it, did it?
Juggernaut.
I think something set off our mine.
I'm dead.
Are you?
Oh, Brant's down.
Are you seriously dead? Oh, bad.
Brant's down.
Oh,
I'm
we got a
running.
Juggernaut. Ah!
We should don't stay so close.
All right.
We got 2 jugs. I do not have the firepower for this.
Me neither.
Retreat.
Oh! Get off me!
I saw that. That was
You
amazing,
gotta
Walter.
pay for this. Yeah, you come all the way down here. I ain't no easy target. Oh wait, who did we leave behind? Who's still back there?
What? Me.
Shallow.
I'm just watching the Juggernauts. Trying to do as much damage to their
birthday
eggs as I
cake.
can. Come on, buddy. Come find me.
I put all this time and effort into trying to keep you alive. I would murder you.
And now everything's on fire.
All right,
Everything on fire.
oh. Okay.
The Juggernauts are on fire.
Oh, that makes everything worse. Oh, he's
Take him
down?
out.
Is he
Take him
down?
out.
Okay, he's out.
Where's the second one?
And nope, there's still another one.
Okay, here comes a mine. Wait, did it just...
Nice.
Still alive, though.
Go down. He's down.
He's down. Nice.
All right, I need ammo.
Yeah, I'm out of ammo, too. I'm gonna run back to the place.
Good use on noisemakers there.
Yeah, I've got one that I set off down there. I think that might have been part of what kept too many of them from chasing us.
I might have to switch weapons
All right,
soon.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Yeah, I'm pretty low on bullets as well.
first section.
I've got a couple different kinds of noisemakers. I should start kind of going through them.
This is the firearms house. This is a good base spot. I like this.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of space, so I think I'm just gonna...
Coming back now.
All right. Yeah, I'm headed back.
Oh, did you start it again?
Yeah, I had to finish that section.
Okay, well, hold on. You're not doing it on camera. It's all wasted.
Run.
Fine.
Run.
Fine.
There's another jug out here too.
Yeah.
Everything's fine. They're all gonna die. Don't worry.
Eventually,
they're already
eventually
dead.
they all die. There's 2 Juggernauts.
There's 3 juggernauts.
What
There's
am
one
I
in the
doing
street.
here?
There's one in the street.
Okay. Now I'm gonna have to save them.
Ah!
I'm bringing the one in the street back.
Sheesh. Okay, well, that guy's
Look out behind you.
gone.
Oh crap. Nice. There's still one more.
Nobody's doing the finishing move on these guys because we're just hitting them with so much firepower.
I don't want to get that close. Red eyes.
I don't know what the
That's
last
scary,
one is.
Our escape route has a juggernaut in it.
Perfect. It'll just be exciting.
That's
Okay, so while we're dealing with that, we got a couple of questions in the chat. Dunedane is asking about green zone. Standard communities that moved into green zone and lost their legacies, and whether or not we have a fix for that. So that specific use case is one that I actually I haven't checked into, but I'll make a note that we need to look into that. So sorry we don't have an answer for you right now, Dunedane. But yeah, there was a bug where people lost some of their access to legacy boons, and we do want to see what we can do about it.
I have spoken with Anna about that particular bug, and
yeah?
she said she would look into it. So we have top people working on it.
Cool, awesome. Owen Stay wants to know: is there a way to bypass plague walls without using weapons, or is this basically a combat-only scenario?
Combat only.
Yeah, there's no negotiations here.
I mean, if you walk up really close, you can like have a dialogue conversation with. Oh my gosh! Oh.
Yeah. You whisper into the
have
belly.
A dialogue conversation with the plague zone. That's right.
Sing it,
That's
Mozart.
like you can just walk up here and get plague, unless you're immune or whatever.
Yeah, that's how they communicate, by giving you diseases. Kind of like dogs. And then Bernardo wants to know, Brant, what is the Echo S5 weapon? So we've got all these Echo. For those who don't know, there's a class of weapons that was created for Heartland called the Echo weapons. So they all have different like numbers, basically Echo S1, Echo S2. We skipped 5.
I can't remember exactly which one it is. It might be patterned off of 416, or it could be the.
I thought that was just the missing number. I thought that was the number we skipped, and we just don't have a gun in that slot.
I don't know.
No, the Echo S5 is the gas launcher that you can.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the gas launcher. Okay, gotcha. Never mind then.
All right. Ready?
Are we doing more? Oh, wait, so are we doing another artillery strike or anything like that?
No, I killed myself.
Okay, never mind that.
It was too sporadic.
All right,
we'll
do this.
Firepower. Murder it.
Nice boombox.
Ouch.
Yeah, so that boombox is ready to
Incoming,
go.
jug.
Okay.
Rang, watch right.
Ah!
Ow.
Thank you.
Two jugs. Pop that speaker.
I thought I did.
Nice, there it is. I hear it. Beautiful.
Okay, so
we got a screamer. Two screamers.
So that should gather the little guys, but the big ones don't care about the music.
Bloater, I got it.
The juggernauts are all Philistines. They
Screamer.
Oh crap! I hit something I didn't mean to, and I set everything near me on fire instead of the zombies.
I killed one guy.
Where's that screamer? Get him, because they'll bring more. Ow.
Oh, where is he?
I got him.
Two jugs down.
There he is.
Screamer's smacked around. Screamer down.
Cool.
All right, I need to go get help. Actually, I don't need to go get help. Do we have another section?
Yeah, we can do another section.
We have one more section.
Okay, is everybody...
I have clip for it. I'll have to switch weapons after this.
I'm about to die.
Perfect.
Heal up.
Are you about
do you have heals, Brant? Do you need me to drop something for you?
I'm just going to switch out my character.
How did this blower get so close? I blew him up farther away. I still hear a jug somewhere in this area.
I am almost bingo on ammo, so is that what a thing people say, bingo? I feel like I've heard that in movies.
Stuck in my head. As you're on your final magazine, you're just B-I-N-G-O. We got Brant grabbing ammo. If you need to grab health or ammo, might as well do it now.
I guess so. Yeah, if Brant's heading that way, then might as well.
I've got one more grenade. I'm still good on 8 plague busters, 3 cure, 3 fireworks.
So I keep using one of each thing and slowly dwindling my stacks without making any extra room in my inventory. Oh wait, no, here we go. Yeah, no, okay, I've got some room for. If anybody has extra 9, if they wouldn't mind dropping me some, that'd be nice.
I got 60 rounds left. I think you can't drop any. Actually, so what you're describing there is very close to, I think, the intent overall. Is like,
you're good to run yourself out of some ammo at least, right?
Right, and like that's one of the reasons Jawa and I will focus on. Okay, you have this job, you have that job. It's very similar to not to bring up other games that might be rude, but like what we did in Zombies and COD Zombies, we did the same thing with our stuff. The boombox is actually a very nice callback to the monkey grenade that I made.
Actually, you know what? I should ask a little bit because folks haven't really gotten to know you yet, Walter. Like sort of your background, where you came from, career-wise, before we got you at the lab. Like, where did we poach you from?
If I'm going backwards, purely backwards in time, the studio I was at before Undead is Monolith, which is near and dear to my heart from No One Lives Forever and Fear Days. I was blessed to work on the Shadow series. Before that, I was down at Treyarch. We worked on Call of Duty 3, Black Ops 2, James Bond: Quantum of Solace. And then
I
before
played
that,
I like that game.
it was I always wanted to be on a Bond game, and I'm happy to say I was on it. I know not a lot of people love it, but it was one of my career goals, and I got it done.
Yeah, no, I had a lot of fun with that one. That was great.
Before that, I was 6 years in Activision QA, and before that, I graduated high school from Crenshaw High down in Los Angeles.
Okay, keep going back. What about middle school?
Middle school was Audubon, and that's not that far from Crenshaw, actually. I'm from Los Angeles, born in Cadillac Kaiser. Okay, that's probably too far back.
Yeah. So okay, well, we got the whole history there. So yeah, so you've got some seriously legit resume there, from shooters, zombie games over at Treyarch, to also like games that were about building communities out of randomly generated characters over with the Shadow of War, Shadow of Mordor series. So you're kind of. Oh, you were a really good get for us when we got you on the team. So
well, I also think this is a really good studio. Like the fact that the apocalypse built by us in SOD2 is not based on fear or not to be disrespectful to other zombie lore. It's just to have hope, to have growth after a large issue is something that speaks greatly to me. So
yeah. We try really hard not to make this game just all about nihilism and despair, the way that a lot of other zombie games easily can be. And there's definitely room for stories like that, and I love having stories like that, but I also love what we're doing, and I think it can be kind of special. And I think there's places in this game where we haven't done as good a job as we'd like to at sort of leaning into that, hope in the face of destruction theme. But with all the new stuff we're developing, we are thinking more in that direction. We really want this.
Let's get
I
two walls
know.
down.
Sorry. Here we go. Whenever you guys are ready to go.
Same jobs I got back. Where is that jug?
3. It's out on the street somewhere.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Let's go. Jug right behind us. I can't take that off of 9. Oh, that was a mine. Good mine.
All right.
I got fireworks down. Nice.
Cool.
Geoffrey got the
where's that screamer? Two screamers.
They're over here.
Oh, I can't see anything.
I've got this ridiculous fully automatic pistol.
There's that screamer.
This is not the kind of thing you want to bring here.
Got a way to turn the lights back on.
Actually, that pistol's pretty good for clearing. Jug's going down.
I keep hitting the
three
wrong
screamers.
thing with my,
Two screamers.
fire.
One screamer.
Oh,
All screamers down. Get off me, Jug. Get off me. I don't know you. I don't like you. Get away from me, Jug.
So that explosion probably did a bunch of damage to that juggernaut, but it prevented
Incoming.
me from reloading my pistol.
I'm getting chased. Sorry. I just kited an enemy into you guys. Jugs are together.
Oh.
Beautiful. Third jug.
That one's down.
Third jug.
It's got
Third jug by the cart.
It's got KS'd out from under me.
Sorry, Geoffrey, I didn't mean to.
Oh no, that's fine. It's good. No problem.
Oof.
One more jug.
There's 2 more jugs.
Thank you. The one on the street came in?
Nope.
All right.
There we go.
Nice. Is he down?
The one who was near the
No,
wall.
he's back up. Nice. There he is. Get him, Jawa.
Oh, I don't see you.
Jawa's on top of it.
Nice. Ah, we did it.
That was real pretty. You had the smoke behind you and everything. I gotta say, good job, Joe. I need to switch weapons. My Echo is almost completely dead.
Yeah, I'm completely out of the entire type of ammunition I was using. So it is 3:45. We have 15 minutes left. I doubt we're getting through the entire gauntlet.
Yeah, we'd have to really go hard.
I didn't want to spoil it. That's good.
That's true. We won't show the very end, so.
So we can at least get through the third wall, and the third wall is tricky because
it's the hardest wall.
Well, I don't know about the hardest wall. Like once that fourth wall is there, like I guess you can try to do your best to contain everything that spawns, but by number of spawns, it's very clearly like
Yeah, you get a longer hallway on the third wall.
But on the third wall, there's just I don't know. There's just ferals are what scare me in this game, and they in the first one, and the plague feral is no joke, right?
Yeah,
like,
no, not at all.
Not only they come in and make your life a living hell, they also plague you at the same time, and the rate at which they can plague you, and the way that they sort of like the move that they can, where they can knock you to the ground and then shake you with their face and then just toss you like a rag doll.
Yeah.
I
gotta give Ian props on that. That was really good work on his part.
Oh, hey, by the way, Walter, you're getting a lot of love from a viewer named Texas Digital Gaming, who's part of the State of Decay 2 modding forum. There's a lot of, we got a lot of modders on this game who, seeing somebody coming out of the modding scene to work on something like this is pretty inspiring to them.
Yeah, like it was. I think like if I can just go on a tangent for a little bit. Also, if anybody got 45 ammo, that'd be great. It's one of those things like there are a lot of schools for everything now, and that's great for making games. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Like in the 90s and everything, you really had a lot more mod tools coming out. The Quake engine is one of my favorites. I love Radiant, and like being able to play with that gave me a lot of opportunity and knowledge outside of like the normal curriculum. I'm not saying don't go to school. Go to school. School is good. And like,
but go to school plus.
Yeah, go to school plus. Like, follow the things you're really interested in. I'm really interested in video games, so being able to play with tools and learn stuff that way is really cool, right? And so it gets tiring. Like, I have my nights where I'm like, I don't want to work on something else when I get home. Keep it up, do a little bit at a time, and I think it's still a valid entryway into the industry.
Yeah, no, absolutely. There's so many people out there. There's a lot of folks who who get into the industry by going to a game development program or like get a CS degree or something like that, and you get an entry level job that way. But there's also still a ton of people who get into games just purely by starting out with mods and then just building their own stuff from scratch. I think the game Forager, for instance, was like some dude in Argentina was just like, I want to make games, and there was nothing around him telling him that he could make games. There were no, college programs where he lived, anything like that. But he's just like, you know what? I'm gonna make games, and he did.
I'm trolling. Sorry, I'm trolling a little bit.
Are you just trying to get this thing started without us?
I started it just because I'm a horrible person.
I'm talking too much. That's what you're saying. You're saying I'm talking too much. I get it.
No. I'm saying I'm gonna die. I think that's an excellent.
This is just chaos. What are we doing?
Yeah. Good call on these fireworks. I'm sure Gronk's not happy at us pushing the limits, but I love it.
I just know turned around. I don't even know where we are right now. We haven't even damaged the the plague wall barely at all.
A little bit. I mean, kind of going back to your point, Geoffrey. Like I've talked to a few students around Seattle who are like, I don't think I can get in without, higher education, yada yada yada. And I mean, that's a good way in. It's not a bad way in. It's not the only way in.
Yeah. No, exactly. I mean, I got in by sheer luck. So, you could always try that method, but you're rolling a very large die.
Go.
Okay, we're ready
to...
Pop it.
Let's
pop it. We got 10 minutes left.
I put 6 years into QA, so that's how I got in.
Yeah.
I mean,
QA
is the
Walter
same
had really similar, first steps.
Incoming behind you, Geoffrey, behind you.
Okay. I'm gonna drop a firework.
Perfect. Get him close.
I'm going to try to drop a firework. There we go. We'll eventually fire off. Oh, feral!
Crap.
I don't know where it ended up. There it is.
I'll get on the feral. And the screamer.
Okay.
Feral's head's off. Feral's head's off. Our armor's off. Maybe not. Now it is. Now it's down.
All right.
Also, Walter.
Got it. One down. Sorry, go ahead, Joe.
I don't remember specifically. I think this was the case, but with more players, don't the walls get more health?
They get a little bit more health. We also do some mixing up of the spawning, so it is possible to do this solo. We still tuned it to be very difficult, but solo for one player is too easy for four. It's another one of the things. Like there was definitely some interesting new tech that had to be developed by the team to pull this off, and I mean, our code team is amazing. Our art team, like everyone stepped up, and I'm just at the end of the day, I really like it. I think it's a really good step for learning stuff because I don't think it was one of those things that the studio did a lot of beforehand. Of course, I might just sound really cocky saying that.
No. This is something the studio hadn't done. We hadn't made like a very specific, sort of boss battle-y type experience like this before. I mean, the boss battle in the original State of Decay was sort of it's kind of like one of these plague walls. You set an explosive, and then were attacked by waves of zombies, and you just tried to survive until the explosive was ready to go off. And so this is taking that basic, a basic idea like that,
Barrel.
and taking it much further.
Oh, I'm low. I should not have brought a shotgun. I thought I was being smart. The shotgun is doing so much better now, though. Feral. Oh, I caught you. Come on. Oh, Screamer.
Ah.
Go down. Screamer's down. Reloading.
All right, we got a feral still out and about. After,
Yeah, it's attacking me, I think.
Oh, I did not mean to drop two
fireworks.
fireworks.
Make sure that you're swinging at the feral and try to back it up against the wall.
Oh, I've got full-on blood plague. I should do something about that.
I got another firework out.
There we go.
Sure.
Clean it up.
Yeah, I've got blood plague too.
I've got it. I'm good.
Brant, you have a cure on you?
No,
Do you need
All
one?
right, here you go.
I live dangerously.
There, Brant.
Okay, I think
I might need one. I might need one of those guys.
I got some.
so. We've got 8 minutes left and one more health bar.
We
I
can
think
do
we're probably
this.
good. We
Joe.
think we're gonna pull this off.
Hold on. Let me switch weapons real quick to my 45.
Joe, I dropped that extra one.
All right. I can do better now than a shotgun.
So the scent block, the way it puts this like red effect on me, I just feel like my BO is just out of control. I shouldn't be wearing. Like, this is a hot night. I shouldn't.
We
be
didn't want
wearing
to
all
tell
this
you
tactical
anything, yeah?
gear.
Firework going out. Firework out. It takes a few seconds.
Oh my god.
Ah.
Oh, get off me. I'm getting caught.
Oh, we're just covered in ferals right now.
Yeah, here goes the explosive. Firework off. Screamer.
Okay, the ferals are gathering around me. Feel free to throw bombs at me.
All right. Feral down. Where's that screamer at? Juggernaut. Oh, wait, that's a bloater. I got him. Bloater's down. Feral, new feral.
Oh, crap.
Where's that? Oh,
Screamer
slow
and-
down.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, 45 to the dome. There's two ferals. Their both heads are up. 3 ferals. Oh, crap.
Okay. I
Oh.
think I did damage to one of them with my Plague Buster.
Oh, is there another bloater? What did I just ran into bloater gas. Where'd it go?
I'm out of napalm, so
I am completely exhausted. Okay.
Nice. I think we're clear.
Have we got it?
Joe, I dropped
We barely did anything to the Plague Wall, though.
and I'm out of napalm, which I think is the only thing that damages the plague wall. So
Well, it does a sustained damage.
what do we
Yeah.
have for damage in the plague wall?
We've
I
got
have
my
to run
heavy
all the way
weapon.
I got a heavy and a really bad attitude.
Do we want to just hit it with a Plague
So,
Buster and then just run up
yeah.
and Brant and I just wail on it?
Final stand. Let's do this.
Great.
Okay, I'm about to fire off a Plague Buster.
Fire.
Okay.
Pop. Go.
Here we go. Yes. Oh, what is that?
Get it. You got it.
Come on with the explosions.
You got it. Get it.
Yes, we're getting there. The nice
Screamer's
thing,
out.
the nice thing about a heavy weapon is you can hit multiple things at once. Oh, we just. Okay, there we go. Yes, hit again. That's good.
Get it.
I'm trying. Brant's got it. Oh, come on. Oh,
Yes.
I'm getting hit by
Come on.
screamers.
One more.
Yes.
Kill that feral.
Oh, okay. Now let's try to survive the rest of this.
Get that feral.
nonsense.
Get him against the wall now. Oh, he got me.
Oh my god, he barfed on me.
Oh, everything's red.
I can't even see.
Everything's
Oh,
so red.
there's a feral, there's
That
a feral.
feral's still alive.
Oh, there goes the feral and the move that I was telling you about. Looks like we got at
There's
least
two ferals.
There.
Oh, he got me again.
I hit it with a Plague Buster.
Oh, no, don't DDT me. Oh, come on.
Ah! Oh, I just got tackled.
Who made Randy Orton into a friggin' feral, dog?
Oh,
Okay,
so many of
go
us.
out of- We can get sued for that.
Oh, my bad.
Okay,
I
was that
was
the
just
last
joking.
feral? Did we get the last feral?
I think we're clear.
We did.
I am playing in high heaven.
All right,
Woo!
let's head back to a safe place so we can wrap up this stream. I'm following you guys. Where do you go?
Pretty
Where
well
do we go?
said.
Oh, do you want to go
This
show?
way.
You want to go look at the new plague wall we just unlocked?
It's safe as long as we don't piss it off.
If anybody finds my spleen or liver, they're probably lying on the floor somewhere.
I mean, take it to a pawn shop. You give me some good money for that. It's seasoned.
Well seasoned.
All right, so this is the final plague wall.
And we're not going to piss it off, right? Because we got to get out of here in a couple of minutes.
That's not piss it off though. You might want to look at the building. The building might be a little interesting, but that's all I'm going to say.
Oh wait a minute. Is that the courthouse? No, it's not the courthouse.
No, it's not the courthouse.
I was thinking I thought it was the courthouse. I was like, wait a minute, what? I didn't realize that, but yeah, no.
If one of the things we also strove for all the walls was to put them near places that the fans of one would remember,
Yeah.
and so there might be it's kind of Easter eggy in that way.
Oh, was this the building that had the Undead Labs office in it?
No.
No. Which one was it? I don't actually know about this one.
Don't tell them.
Oh,
Let them
okay. Well, then
figure
I guess you know, guys. There's an Easter egg that I don't even know about that you can maybe figure out on your own because nobody wants to say it. So yeah, because I was not. I was just in charge of the recruit missions on this, so I didn't know a lot about what was going on in the Gauntlet.
Well, one of the Easter eggs about this building is this is the one that I lost the bet and had to get my first tattoo because of.
Oh, really?
That's deep meta. I didn't want to give that one away for sure.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, anyway, so it's 3:57, so you know we're kind of getting towards the end of this. Let me see if there's any last questions that we want to answer from the audience.
Okay, Geoffrey, I'm leaving you. I'm going back to the base or back to someplace safe instead of standing in hell.
I'm just gonna stand in hell. That's what I'm gonna do. So yeah.
Joe, I'm stealing your plague samples. Joe, I'm taking all your plague samples.
Let's see here. So, okay, so Mark for Death asks, are there plans for expanding on Heartland, or is that to be left to the realm of State of Decay 3?
This way, Brant.
Honestly, there's a lot of things on the table right now. We are planning on supporting State of Decay 2 for a pretty long time into the future. And so, we've got the things that are right in front of us right now that we've got really solid plans for. And then when you start looking, years ahead, it becomes a lot more nebulous, and we haven't actually nailed down exactly what we're going to do. And so there are many things that are on the table, including enhancements to Heartland, enhancements to all parts of the game. So definitely no specific promises because our plans are still really unformed. But the thing that I can tell you is that we're going to be supporting this game for quite some time. So I know we're all getting excited about State of Decay 3 because the big trailer just dropped, but State of Decay 3 is an early pre-production. It's going to be a while yet, and in the meantime, we have got tons of State of Decay 2 work that we've got on our plates that we are planning on rolling out over the next little while. So while we've got some folks like Walter, for instance, who are working on the other project. We got folks like me and Brant who are working here on State of Decay 2, getting trying to get this thing up to. I don't know. So we've just always had these dreams for State of Decay 2 and how amazing it could be. And one of the best things that ever happened to us was the fact that we've got a bunch of time now to really try to get it up to where we've always wanted it to be. So thank you folks for all sticking around with us. Thank you, Walter, for coming in and giving us some insights into the Gauntlet, especially since you're off doing other stuff right now. And actually, we should probably just say goodbye to each of you. So Walter, do you want to say goodbye to the audience here?
There's a feral on me.
Oh, whatever.
Man, what are you doing? It was nice to come back into the old neighborhood and play around and trumble in the Gauntlet. It was a good few months, and thank you for letting me come back and hang out. And I don't know what you're talking about. I barely do anything here.
And Joe, thank you so much for setting up this whole thing and sort of being our fearless leader on this escapade.
Somebody help me.
Okay, I guess we'll just say goodbye to Brant.
Awesome.
Goodbye to Brant's character. Meanwhile, Joe, do you want to say goodbye to the audience?
Oh.
Okay, it looks like bad things have started to happen. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Whew. Thank you, Walter.
I couldn't see any of that, but I'm sure it was really harrowing.
Thank you, moment. If I could take a few moments.
Yeah, go for it, Joe.
I'd like to say this on a little more somber note.
Yes.
Yeah, go for it.
last weekend, a member of our community that is better known on Twitch as Bearded Gumby. We passed away a couple of weeks ago. Family broke the news on Fall Down Stream, and I just want to say all of us to him, his family, hoping that is out there staying safe and healthy in this time. Never good when we lose somebody, and we're hoping the best for him. So
yeah, we got a lot of folks in the chat who are responding to that and saying, yeah, rest in peace, and yeah, and he'll be missed.
Yeah. So anyway.
Yeah, that was very sad.
Sorry to end on a somber note.
No, that's good. I'm glad you remembered. Well, with that, we really want to say thank you to our entire community for one of the reasons why there's such a somber note for us is because we really do love all of you out there who who play our game, who stream our game, who tell us what you think. We really want this to be a very two-way relationship between us and people who play our game. We want to keep making this game better and better for you. So please stick with us. If you haven't if you haven't followed us or subscribed to us yet, we're here. We come here almost every week. Next week we're going to be out. Next week we're taking a vacation. It's the summer. That's kind of how it goes. So there'll be no stream next week. But after that, we are going to be streaming still regularly every week. So come by here Mondays 3:00 Pacific time, and we'd love to have all of you. So with that, we're going to get out of here.
Bye, everybody.
Yeah, in about 20 seconds.
Stay safe. Stay smart. And we love you. Thanks for joining us. You guys are the best community any game company could ever ask for. And the support goes a long way to inspiring us to make new and cool stuff.